Every time.
Try this one more fucking time. It is your boy Stones. Stone Kind, G Squeezy, Ultimo Petara de la Morta, and Marijuana Rivera. It like switched Todd and Drew on my bottom. That's why it sounds a little bit different.
Yeah, mine too. That's weird.
And so my next question be like, hey, Marijuana Rivera, you know about Bunny, Gornejo, Malo, da. No, but Ultimo Petara de la so much Spanish is going on right now, guys, and it was funnier the first time. Go find it on Twitch.
All 2 minutes.
So now it's funny because now we're not on Twitch.
No, we're just streaming on the one. We should be anyways, and it's why is this? Yeah, I'm gonna bug the fuck out.
It says live on air on YouTube, so we're definitely going.
No, I know. It's just I don't know if my app's not because I'm trying to do one stream so all the views besides the audio go to one place, so it's not, and then we can just post the links to the other ones and share it out. But okay, we are live. We are. All right, everything is okay. So, how we doing, fuckers?
We're doing. I love how this always does that. I wanted to pick your guys' ears about this Tiffy situation.
That's me. Sorry, go ahead.
The Tiffy Charlotte situation, man.
Okay, I do want to talk about this, and might as well. Here we go. All right, so guys, Todd, I want you to start us off, Todd. Go on. How do you feel about this? I
actually am so high and so tired that I just don't have it in me to be angry.
Angry? What? But you hate Charlotte. Come on.
Oh, Charlotte? I thought you were talking about Rusev. Yeah, Charlotte is a turd. And
we're not on Rusev Day now. We'll get back. So, I'm going to put a warning out, guys, just so you guys know. Our friend Todd, a.k.a. Marijuana Rivera, a.k.a. like 150 other known aliases, who has been training very, very hard for the 420 episode. He's a little high, and he just kind of spoiled a future segment that we have today called what? Todd? Fuck it. We're going solo, Todd. Let us know. We're starting
Do it, Todd. Do it.
Do it.
You fucked up, so you go, bud.
Dude, I've been up since fucking like 3:30, man. Like, I'm tired.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yours. It's all you.
I don't have it in me right now because I'm fucking exhausted and I'm stoned.
I can see it.
So, like, my anger left. Like,
well, be nice about it.
I don't have the passion I had a bit ago about this because now I'm just too high and tired.
So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to start you off. Okay? All right, I'm going to start you off. Hey, guys, Rusev Day is fucking coming back, and I am so excited. Like,
Happy Rusev Day, everybody.
Rod, Happy Rusev Day. Actually, guys, 7 years ago today, do you know what happened 7 years ago today, guys?
Rusev Day.
Rusev Day, baby. I'm fat. Let's party. It's fucking Rusev Day. I am pumped. Bring back Miro. Bring back Lana. Todd, how do you feel about this?
What?
Where's our music at?
What?
I really am just fucking too whatever about it now. Like,
Garrett, I know you want to talk. You talk, Garrett.
I can't do Todd's takedown, man. I wish he had it in him, but
maybe next week.
I'm happy about Rusev. I want Rusev back. I want him to come back with a fury. So I want to see him. I want that to be the first thing that happens Raw after Mania.
I'm right there with you.
Like opening, boom, Rusev.
Man, that'd be crazy.
Just a return, very first thing. That's what I want to see.
Like I'm stoked about this. I loved Rusev as a heel when he first started WWE. That whole the whole super like Bulgarian brute thing with Captain America, John Cena. Like it gave me vibes of Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan from back in the day, but like less racist. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. The 80s and 90s were a different time. You could be racist back then, like slightly, and it was okay because people didn't know any better, but we know better, and like it was a far more suitable version of it. Now, that being said, Rusev's coming back. What if he comes back as a heel and he wants to ruin John Cena's final run? Because something else we have to talk about that we're going to get into right now on the SmackDown Shit Talk is SmackDown. And I don't remember what all my hotkeys are right now. So I got you. No, you. Oh, it's my sensor. We have this. That's when I feel flagellant. When Garrett talks. When Drew talks. When Todd gets naked. All right.
Obviously.
With that being said, we have the SmackDown Shit Talk. So, WWE returns stateside after a multi-week, where did my fucking article go? I'm going to flip the fuck out. Multi-week European tour and back in CM Punk's backyard. Everybody give me a little CM Punk, Todd. Hook me up. Garrett, I know you're super excited about your brother right now. Is there anything you want to address before I address your brother?
No.
No.
Are you? Oh wow. Okay. So Garrett's mad at his brother. And if anybody wants to know what the fuck I'm talking about, go back a couple of weeks. I still forgot to post the solo vid of it, but Caleb, when you watch this, can you post that for us if I forget again? Because I work in. Anyways, they're in Rosemont, Illinois. Isn't that pretty close to you, Joseph?
Yeah, about 4 hours.
Why don't you go and report live for us? Tensions are still remaining high between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk's on the road to the WrestleMania 41 main event last week. Punk thanked our tribal chief, everybody acknowledge him, please, for getting him into the main event. But it was revealed that's not the favor that was owed from Wiseman Paul Heyman. We also had the debut of the other half of Drew's proteges, the Lucha Brothers, Ray Fenix. Dude, I honestly think the Lucha Bros, when they put them together for good, is going to be the Viagra, the tag team division I think needed. Because right now, it's as stale as week old bread left out. All right. Yeah. Here are key moments, guys. Punk opens up the show to a giant fucking pop.
Who'd have thought that?
Chi-Town loves them some Punk. Payman appeared and asked Punk for one more favor, to tell him the favor that he owes him. Heyman reveals Roman Reigns is not in the building, and Punk says he won't reveal it until he can say it to Roman's face. Ray Fenix makes his long-awaited WWE debut and faced Nathan Frazier.
Such a good match.
Yeah, here we go. Wrong button. One half of the NXT Tag Champions, Mr. McIntyre. Water's great, guys. Appeared on screen showing off a new eye patch after taking glass to his eye last week by Timu Undertaker. Continuing their build to face off at WrestleMania 41. LA Knight faced Tama Tonga in a non-title match. Yawn. Sorry, guys. That match kind of sucked. Then Byron Saxton. Like, honestly, I miss Byron. He was a low-key awesome commentator just because he was that super Michael Cole 2.0 good guy. And then Michael Cole came back and we stopped seeing Byron. Where was I? and reiterates that Punk hasn't given any indication about the favor, saying into the camera that no matter what the favor is, his answer is yes. Seth appears behind Heyman, telling him he looks horrible and the worst I've ever seen you. Rollins states that he has made a new plan for being away all week and tells Heyman that he wants to be in the ring with Reigns and Punk when the favor is revealed. Sorry about that. Another mysterious promo appearing to hint more at a returning Aleister Black. Let's go.
Oh. Yes.
Wade Barrett moderates the segment in the ring between Charlotte and Tiffany. So this is what we're talking about. This segment, and from what I can tell, a lot of this is stemming from some real life fucking heat. And it shows because they went ham on each other, all right? Woo-hoo-hoo. So, all right. We have Flair calls out selecting Stratton as her opponent as charity work and says she wants to show the smartest fans in the world there's no comparing the two. Stratton tells Flair that she's never going to win the fight against her biggest competitor, the fans, and tell her she'll always come in second to her dad, Ric Flair. Woo! That was... Flair couldn't get a word in edgewise with the Chicago crowd, who continued to boo her as loudly as possible to disrupt the segment, and gave Stratton the last word. Stratton takes a shot at Flair's divorce record, 0-3, and Flair claims Stratton's boyfriend Ludwig Kaiser is in her DMs. This segment felt as clunky as last week's, but there appeared to be some real heat here. And since this aired, Ludwig has posted on social media and told her not to flatter herself, which is even fucking funnier that he's like, where's the receipts, bitch? Like, that's crazy. And like, honestly, I think people are finally kind of seeing Charlotte for who she really is, and that's that diva. Like, she's kind of turning into Ric Flair, and it's not just with her marital issues. Okay? Motor City, Nick Aldis appeared to announce a women's tag team gauntlet match featuring teams from both Raw and SmackDown, with the winners facing Liv and Raquel for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 41. It kind of pisses me off after the run Liv had. She's kind of regulated to being part of the tag championships, and I get like what they're doing for her. It just kind of sucks for her where... Yes, Joseph.
She's basically like, I don't know if this is exactly the right comparison, but she is female Jericho.
Yeah. I can.
We need you to do this. That. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, kind of like female Cena too. Yep. Like,
yeah.
I need you to put over these people. I need. Yeah.
Jericho's just the first one to come to mind because he's the first guy I heard that people talk like he was that guy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he is.
I agree with that. Then we had a backstage segment with The Miz and Carmelo Hayes talking smack to Pretty Deadly, calling them a joke. Pretty Deadly makes reference to The Miz's Marine film series and continues to build their feud together. Naomi was attacked by Jade prior to her match with B-Fab. After the match, Jade returned to continue to beat down on Naomi and laid waste to security guards. Nick Aldis appears and schedules a match between the two of them. Guys.
WrestleMania.
Timu Undertaker appeared to respond to McIntyre's promo earlier in the night, telling him to screw himself at WrestleMania. Clash at the Castle, Money in the Bank, and Elimination Chamber. Priest calls McIntyre a hypocrite and being a victim junkie. Priest calls out McIntyre to meet him in the ring next week to challenge him to a match at WrestleMania. And here was the part that kind of broke my fucking heart. KO confirms the reports of a rumored injury, reporting earlier today, stating that he's been dealing with a very severe neck injury for the past 4 months and requires surgery to repair the damage. Owen thanks WWE for allowing him the opportunity to come and tell the crowd the news and say the timing couldn't be worse, being 2 weeks out from Mania. Randy came out in the ring and was told his WrestleMania match was no longer happening, and did what he did best and laid Nick Aldis out with an RKO. This sucks, and Just like his idol Stone Cold, it seems that KO's kind of going the same fucking route, and it sucks. And I am going to say something very controversial right now. Todd, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but they should ban the stunner. I'm kidding.
I think it's ironic that the guy that started using the pile driver as a dangerous move has a neck injury going out. Those are balloons for him, apparently. I didn't mean to do that. Where's my...
Good job. Then Jacob and Braun battle in the last standing match to determine the challenger LA Knight for United States Champion at Wrestle 41. WWE shows a replay of Cody and John seeing the segment from this week's Raw and announces Cody will appear on next week's SmackDown. Roman Reigns arrives at the stadium and makes his way to the ring to confront both Punk and Rollins. Reigns demands that Punk come to the ring and reveal the secret. Rollins appears first and scolds Reigns for allowing Punk to get this close to the main event. Punk arrives to the ring and finally reveals the Heyman favor. Punk wants Paul Heyman in his corner for the main event. Reigns laughs at Punk and says Heyman would never go in his corner. Reigns berates Heyman and tries to force him to say no to Punk. Heyman agrees with Punk. Punk delivers a GTS to Reigns and sets his sights on Rollins to end the show. That's this week's SmackDown shit talk, and I feel like it took me forever to get it out. All right. Thank you, Todd.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. More support and shit.
And not doing your takedown segment.
Nope. No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Todd was so pumped about it. And
I know
now
I
was.
And then I just.
Todd's like,
it'll just be great next week.
yesterday was Rusev Day. Tomorrow's Rusev Day. Today's Rusev Day. Fuck it. I'm going to wear a Rusev Day t-shirt. Todd totally flipped on Rusev. And I'm proud of you, Todd.
No, I'll have it eventually.
We know.
But anyway, so I forgot, and I somebody somewhere posted the segment of Paige back in the day saying some shit to Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I was like, first of all, Charlotte did not look like Charlotte. Well, now Charlotte.
No, that looks like Charlotte.
Yeah,
this does not look like Charlotte.
Yeah, this looks
she don't look like
that,
Charlotte no more.
This looks like that shit I sent in the fucking chat, the Family Guy characters, like Charlotte and fucking like the legs and the nobody. That's exactly all I picture now when I think of Charlotte.
Oh man.
Speaking of Paige, I think there's also been strong rumors that she's coming back as well.
Yeah,
possibly at that. What's that?
I hope so.
I've kind of heard rumblings of that also.
Yeah, because people are saying that, wondering if it'll be at that like Evolution pay-per-view that's in like June.
I'm gonna guess the Monday after Mania. And so, guys, this is what Charlotte reminds me of now. Okay, and I don't know, maybe it's just me or whatever. But I want to say. She reminds me very much of this. She looks very feline. She kind of looks like Taylor Swift from Cats. So you're saying you'd rather bang Taylor Swift from Cats than Charlotte?
Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! He's a crapple. That was Taylor Swift.
That's fucking.
Yeah, it's from Cats.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait, she can play Chitara in the Thundercats movie. Make it happen. Don't.
All right.
He's like, make it happen. Don't.
That was so terrible.
You know what I am going to make happen right now, guys? You know what I am going to make happen? A Raw rundown.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This week we were live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Ain't nothing mini about this soda. Hold on a second.
Big soda.
Yeah.
I feel like he got the soda just so he could say that.
Cultured Minneapolis. Jesus. Anyways, Scarlet and Gray, not going to lie, looks great on Gunther. Come on over, baby. It's the happiest place on earth in Ohio. There's plenty of room for you. Then we had
Why is
Paul
this in
Heyman walking
English?
around backstage like he found a piece of candy in his pocket. Then we're out here live, right, on Monday night, and Adam Peasy ain't so easy. Rhea of the Judgment Day. Come on, get it together, dude. Shocker, the match for the women's championship's a triple threat. We didn't freaking see that coming from a mile away. Jeebus. Woo! Anyways, god damn, did Io almost end Rhea Ripley's life when she kicked her from behind into the EST. I cannot stress enough how much of I think she has a concussion. Hopefully she can make it. I don't know, guys. I don't know if she'll make it. Woo! For the Fortal. I can't talk today. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I have a large sody. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental title at Mania. Finn, his time's got to be coming up, right? The Judgment Day. Like, this is as bad as dragging out the New Day thing. Like, just make a fucking decision. Then we had Bayley versus Valkyria.
Valkyria.
Sorry, I can't speak. The mask, it's maddening. It's maddening. The duck from Haley's dive was awesome. Was so awesome. Great ending with her retaining. And then we had, hey, look, it's Shirtless Bert and the Caterpillar uniting for some beefy magic. Who doesn't love beefy magic? I love beefy magic. You should love beefy magic too. Things got sexy backstage, though. I don't know if you guys saw this. When AJ Styles and Karrion Kross met up, AJ said he'd give Kross a taste next week on Raw. Come on, kids, watch the show, guys. Reel it in, all right? Then,
Wow.
we had LWO versus American Made with El Grande Americano. Oh, yeah, probably the best lucha from the, where is it? The Gulf of what? America. That's right. What is geography? I don't know. This isn't my America, right? Whatever. LWO springing, flinging all over the ring. LWO giving me almost everything I can handle in a match. And goes to show you, we need more lucha. We need more masks. We need more face paint. We need more costumes, people. Let's get it, okay? Then we had El Grande Americana. Well, let's just be real. He didn't want his mask to come off, so he had to put that little plate on his forehead. It helped restructure the mask so he couldn't take it off. It had to happen, okay? And then El Grande Americana and American Made win the day, all right? This match was awesome. Then Gunther came out. Did he even get a word in? I don't even remember if he said anything, honestly. He picked the mic up, and then we had Joshua interrupt him, okay? And then Joshua was out there acting like Kevin McAllister from Home Alone going, you hear me? I ain't afraid anymore. And then the killer walked up, and he's scared like the Dickens. It runs back inside. Now, something's been bothering me about Roman Reigns. I'm okay with acknowledging he's tribal chief. That's cool. Okay. But them teeth, where something reminds me. Oh yeah, it looks like the teeth prosthetics from Jim Carrey's The Mask that he got in his mouth now. That's just something, you chew on that. Probably can't see it now. Then we had New Day versus the War Raiders in red. The matches, thank you. That's the best part about this tag match, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. And Tony Hinchcliffe from the happiest place on earth, Ohio. Oh, and the host of Kill Tony. Then we had Xavier Woods out here looking like he stepped straight out of a Diddy party when he walked out to the ring.
Yo.
Dripping. Okay, slipping sides, watch out. Penta, what are we doing, my guy? Wearing blue? Not on Raw. Come on, this ain't Friday.
Oh no, the Cardinal sin.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
The Cardinal sin.
God. Then we had Carlito and Dom beat on Penta after he wins, and then Braun gives the fucking best spear. I know I complain about it being used all the time, but I think the best spear ever on Carlito. He did a flip through it and was like, I don't think anyone's gonna top that. And you know what? I'm okay. I'm warming up on Braun. Then we had Paul Heyman, Red Pill Punk, Blue Pill Tribal Chief, Dorsey with Seth Rollins. Just because he didn't curb stomp him, now he owes him a favor? Get out of here, Seth. Also, Bleacher Report app still sucks. And that was the Raw Rundown.
Hey, thank you, Pantera.
Hey.
I love how Todd is getting these bursts of energy.
I'm so tired.
He's like, I'm just looking for
I'm watching Ninja Turtles from the 80s on Prime.
Prime time.
I thought you watched NXT.
I don't know if I have a channel or a thing that gets that channel anymore because we got
You
rid
don't
of
have
YouTube
USA
Premium
anymore?
because it became expensive as fuck.
So I'm gonna, before we leave, and if anybody has nothing left to say, I'm just gonna pull up the WrestleFeed app that does work great.
Hey,
That last man standing match, weakest last man standing match for two crazy, insane big men I have ever seen.
So I actually have two reports. One, Kelly has signed a Legends contract.
seen that.
Mhm.
Seen it.
And again, this is kind of great. So, to the backstage fallout from the Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair promo segment from SmackDown continues when both women went off script. Tiffany brought up Charlotte's divorce and 3 failed marriages, while Ludwig said that Tiffany's real-life boyfriend, Ludwig Kaiser, is in her DMs. Fightful Select reports that at least one source close to Stratton alleges Charlotte deviated from the script first, prompting Stratton to respond in kind. This source also claimed Stratton's decision to leave the ring after delivering a pointed remark about Flair's divorce was an attempt to de-escalate the situation, suggesting the underlying tensions had been building. So this is kind of leaning towards what I was saying about Charlotte being a diva. At least, Braves just made a trade. Anyways, at least one close Stratton claimed that Charlotte went off script first, blah, blah. However, the management, first, and Stratton fought back. The claim was that rolling out of the ring after dropping the marriage line was trying to avoid the situation escalating. The belief was that this situation has been boiling over for a while. Charlotte just got back. She's already causing all these fucking problems. However, management's reaction was reportedly negative to both women. Management wasn't happy. The backstage reaction in her segment was also noteworthy. We've heard that when the back and forth happened to close the promo, there were some audible oohs and woes and general surprise that unfolded. This indicates that the segment's conclusion was unexpected. As we noted before, Ludwig Kaiser tagged Charlotte in his tweet, which was an old WWF video of Shawn Michaels saying, "Please do not flatter yourself."
Yep.
Please do not flatter yourself.
So, and
I miss that Michaels, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That dude was the best.
So Ludwig later posted the following on Instagram. Me waking up in Europe last Saturday to 1,566,273 notifications on my phone.
Holy crap.
Tiffany commented, following under Ludwig's post, LOLs. On Busted Open Radio, Ric Flair said the following about this infamous promo segment. I have an opinion, but I don't really want to voice it. I can say this. It's very sensitive. I didn't like it, but wrestling is wrestling. That's
Wrestling.
Crazy. Can you imagine waking up to over 1 million notifications?
When I've got
I'll
like
get
10, I'm like,
mandated
holy crap,
and wake
what I
up and
missed?
have like 60 text messages and be like, "Yo, fuck this," but 1 million. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Although he could ride this to success.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, as negative as she's being, he could ride that.
Oh, 100%.
Not the way she's saying ride it, but career-wise.
So, guys, before we sign off, I want to highlight something, and I want to just applaud Todd for his continued hard work and training for, in less than 2 weeks, the Showdown of a Lifetime. It is the second annual Triple N 420 special. And this year we are highlighting a little game that I completely invented myself, came up with the concept by myself. I just put this whole thing together. Drew, you were fucking creeping me out. called Jeopardy. Spelled Joe Party, one word, and it's a trivia quiz that looks so wild. Anyways, so Todd's facing off with Alex DeFazio from the High Index, Joe Simons from Joe's Buds, and Todd, the best weed gardener in the world, our champion. And Todd, there's no doubt in my mind you are going to bring home the imaginative belt for us.
Gonna bring home the green.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or he'll lose his job on
gold.
Todd and Joe Morning Show. It'll become the somebody else in Joe Morning Show.
I feel like it looks like I'm on a waterbed.
I think Drew's catching up to Todd right now.
Yeah.
All I've been doing is drinking Mountain Dew, baby.
But the opposite.
Because it wasn't a mini soda, guys. It wasn't a mini soda. Mondays, Todd and Joe Morning Show. Tuesdays, us here. Check out yesterday's episode of WrestleFandom After Dark. It happened after the sun went down.
It'll be Wednesdays from now on.
Wednesdays from now on. Drew's got a lot of stuff in the barrel ready to go down. And I want everybody to just wish Todd a very good night.
Have a good night, Todd.
Hold on.
You hold.
Now, the crazy thing is, I remember growing up to Drew dancing like that at the YMCA to Puff Daddy and the Family Guys.
Yeah.